man, we're checking out some more Bob Dylan, and I'm sure you guys were wondering where these reactions for Bob Dylan have been, but like usual, I just wanted to get to some more first-time hearings, so that's what I've been doing. Well, that and catching up on some other songs from artists I had to get to. But here we are. What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Pinnacle here. Like you just heard me say, we're checking out more Bob Dylan, and as for the song we're checking out, it is a highly requested one. It is called The Times They Are A-Changin'. And for this one specifically, I did not see a music video, so I went with the lyric version. And yeah, if this is by chance your very first time checking out the channel, welcome. I post reactions every single day, weekdays. I try my absolute hardest to never miss a day. I would say like 98% of all my content is requested reactions, so if there's anything you'd like for me to check out, just drop it down below in the comments and I would love to check it out. So long as it's nothing unreleased or anything I've already checked out, I'll definitely check it out. And just to make this intro go quicker, if by the end of this video you unanimous with the content, feel free to leave a like, turn on the post notification bell to not miss when I post, and if you'd like to show that extra support, hit the sub button. With that all being said, we are getting straight to this, so yeah, let's go. Now before we actually start the reaction, I want to see when this was released originally. Okay, if Google is not lying, it looks like this came out in 1964, and the song itself is 3 minutes and 16 seconds. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is actually the shortest song that we've checked out from Bob Dylan, which I feel like is kind of surprising considering the title, The Times They Are A-Changin'. Anyway though, that's enough talking. I'm gonna get my headphones in and we're gonna check this out. I do appreciate all the support you guys have been showing lately, and if there's any more Bob Dylan songs you want me to check out, just let me know and I will definitely get to it. But with that all being said, let's check this out. Bob Dylan, The Times They Are A-Changin'.
Come gather round, people, wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you have grown, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone.
Right there we're stopping. I don't care. He said come gather around, people, wherever you roam. Admit that the waters around you have grown. He's basically saying admit that things are changing. They've changed. The first line, man, and this is already crazy. Come on. Let me rewind it. Hold on. I know how you guys get. I want to make sure I'm not missing anything.
Accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone. Or the times they are a-changing.
Fire, bro. He said if your time to you is worth saving, then you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone. He's basically saying if you don't accept that the times are changing, you will sink and be left behind in the times. But if you start swimming, that's you adapting to these times changing, right? Come on.
Some writers and critics who prophesize with your pen, and keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again.
Okay.
And don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin.
Yeah.
And there's no telling who that it's naming. Was the loser now will be later to win, for the times they are a-changing.
Okay. All right. Don't speak too soon. Don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in spin, and there's no telling who that it's naming, for the loser now will be later to win. So the person you might expect to be losing and not winning whatever it is he's talking about could still win, so don't prejudge, pre-assume, right? Again, like I've said before, and I just want to emphasize on this, all of what I'm saying is just pure interpretation. It's just what I'm thinking is being said, not exactly what I know is being said. So like always, you know, if you actually feel like you understand this better than me, or you feel like you know the full meaning, drop that down below in the comments. I would love to know. But as a reactor, I just enjoy interpreting this how I do first time listening to it. So yeah.
Win, for the times they are a-changing. Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call.
Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Wait, is he talking about like election and stuff right now? So is the election what he's talking about when he's talking about this person losing and still being able to win like later?
Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall, for he that gets hurt will be he who has stalled.
Dang.
The battle outside raging will soon shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the times they are a-changing.
So is this about people like rallying? like an outroar to like a certain time.
Mothers and fathers throughout the land, and don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters are beyond your command.
I mess with that. Don't criticize what you can't understand. If you can't fully understand what's being said, don't just immediately shame and hate on it. And then right after that, he's saying your sons and daughters are beyond your command. You know, they're in this new time and new age. So what they've learned and what their perspective is on something could be completely different than what yours is. So there's no commanding them.
Sons and your daughters
Fire.
are beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend your hand, for the times they are a-changing.
So he just said, stay in the old road if you can't lend a hand in this new road. If you aren't here to support the new times, stay out of it. Dude, this harmonica.
The line it is drawn, the curse it is cast. The slow one now will later be fast, as the present now will later be past. The order is rapidly fading, and the first one now will later be last. For the
Bro, am I tripping, or is this more like relevant than ever in like 2025? Like the times they are a-changing. That is happening right now as we speak. This is crazy.
is rapidly fading, and the
You guys know how I am. I don't like to get any type of political on this channel, and I'm never ever going to. But y'all can't tell me this is not like literally current circumstances of 2025. What is currently going on, man? The order's rapidly fading. What is the present now will later be the past. Like, all of this is crazy.
order is rapidly fading, and the first one now will later be last. For the times they are a-changing.
Yeah. That's it? Dang, yo. I mess with this, bro. I love how, like, relevant this is to today's time. Well, there y'all have it, man. That's going to be the end of the reaction. Like usual, I would love to hear what this song is saying and means to you guys down below in the comments, because with Bob Dylan especially, I'm not too sure I'm interpreting or understanding these fully to the extent that it's really meant to be. And, you know, if you want to hate me for that, so be it. You know, it is what it is. Regardless of how any hater feels about me, I still enjoy Bob Dylan. I enjoy these songs when I listen to them, and every time I listen to them and think I understand it, even if not right, what I think is being said makes me mess with Bob Dylan even more. So if you enjoyed my reaction as much as I enjoyed this song, feel free to leave a like, turn on the post notification bell to not miss when I post, and if you'd like to show that extra support, hit the sub button. But in terms of what this song is, I mean, it literally is in the title. It's about the times that are changing and how everything in that time, you know, when it changes, it kind of comes to the new generation. And usually that older generation, if they can't adjust, just don't try and adjust. Kind of stay out of the way for the new generation. But if you feel like you can help the new generation, then help the new generation. But I don't necessarily feel like that's all that's being said here. I do feel like this is heavy on like election and like government type things. And if you really sit here and think about it, and now what I'm about to say right now is a complete guess and just an assumption. You know, I have not done my research, but if I was to take a wild guess, I feel like presidency, elections as a whole, and just all of the government stuff and how it works, how it is now compared to back then, is probably completely different. And I do feel like that would have like some kind of tie-in connection with like the times that are changing and how it all happens. I don't want to talk too long on this. I hope you guys understand what I mean. And again, if I am completely wrong and I sound completely stupid, don't hate me for that. Just go ahead and educate me. Tell me what this means to you guys. Let me know down below in the comments. Again, I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction, and that is going to be the end of the video. So as always, it's been your boy Pitikul. Before I say my final words though, if there is any other Bob Dylan song I need to check out, let me know as well. And yeah, with that all being said, like I always like to say, remember to remain humble and stay hungry. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.